So, let's talk about love. Give me a groove on this song. So, how many of you are married? How many of you are dating? How many of you want to date? How many of you can't date? How many of you can't find a date? But then you have to be careful while you're in love, because you never know, as Patti LaBelle said in her song, you never know who's watching the watcher. So this is a little situation that happened to me with my mailman. Tall and tan and young and lovely. The boy from Ipanema, well, he wasn't from Ipanema, he was from Newark. But you see, I was in love with somebody and we had a relationship. But unfortunately, he was a workaholic and he would leave me alone all the time. And one day, the mailman came and he had to deliver a package instead of leaving it in the hallway. So he said, he knocked on my door. And I looked out the peephole and there he was. So he delivered the package. And he said, can I have some water? Sure. And it was 90 degrees outside that summer day. And I told him to come in. He said, I'm a little hot. Can I take off my shirt? And I said, of course. Because it's hot. And he says, I noticed that you're always alone, and every time I deliver a package, you're always alone. And I said, oh, my husband is away. He said, he is. And I said, go away, little boy. I said, go away, little boy. You see, I'm not supposed to have you in my house with your shirt off right now. I know that your lips can be sweet, but you see that our lips may never, never, never meet. I belong to another man, and I'm trying my best right now to be truthful. I said, go away, little boy. Put your shirt on, drink your water, and walk out that door. Every time you stay, those 2 minutes goes away. When you are near me like this, you are much too hard to resist. So go away, boy, before I ask you to stay. so he politely said, this tall, tan, young, and lovely, muscle-bound man with just sweat just oozing out of his body. That's what I said, damn. He stood up. He said, if you want me to go, I'll be glad to go. But before I go, I would like another glass of water. I said, sure. So I gave him another glass of water, and then his shirt was completely off. Now, like I said, my husband is a workaholic. And he hasn't been home for a while. And let me just say, I was tempted into temptation. But guess what I did? I said, please put on your shirt and hurry up and drink your water. Because if you stay any longer, my shirt might come off. My shirt to come on. When you are near me like this, God knows you are hard to resist. So put on your shirt, drink your water, and leave my house. I said, put on your shirt, drink your water, leave my house. So go away, little boy, please go away. Oh, Lord. Walk out that door before you cause me to get a